Hello everyone, happy Halloween. Today we'll be playing the Shadowgate Remake game. And I played this for the first time a few years back. Straight from off my Nintendo Switch 2. Shadowgate. I beat the game already once before. And I played it with the original music. You can change it if you want. I think this playthrough I'm gonna do the remake music. Tooltips, yeah, we'll turn that on. Which I don't really know how to do that. Oh, audio. We'll do everything normal, because we already played the original a bunch of times. Here we go. I mean, the remake is so much better. But still. I'm using a guide that I got off of gamesfaqs.com. Just give the credit to the guy who wrote it. Updated September 6, 2024 by Stoneman80. We're going to see how good this guide is. And we are going to do this game on the normal difficulty. I'm probably going to be limiting the guide. It's fairly different from the original. Similar, but a little bit more complicated. I don't want to get lost. But real quick, there are 4 different difficulty modes, and each one adds various gameplay elements straight from the guide. Normal mode makes it nigh impossible to die, to the point of your lit torches never running out of fuel. Probably doing this playthrough in normal. I will do this playthrough in normal. Puzzles are very easy to solve, and a few rooms are missing. If you pour through the item selections, you'll also find a lot of things that aren't in normal mode. But if you're looking for a quick intro in the Shadowgate universe, it's a fun little mode to get started with. Apprentice mode is slightly harder. The torch has a time limit, which is actually really cool. There are a couple of more ways to die, and the puzzles get a little bit more complex. As you travel up the difficulty tree, the other 2 modes further up the ramp of complexity, while decreasing the time limits. You can also turn on Iron Man mode for any settings other than normal if you want to challenge yourself to play through the game without being able to save. Can you make it through the living castle in one go? If it was the original Shadowgate, I would be all for that. But I'm not familiar with this game at all, so we will do a new game. I really want to play classic mode, but normal it is. We'll turn the tips on, although I have the guide.
A hero's journey, a great quest. Certainly it shall be these things. But for you, young Jair Cuthegar, soldier of Windemere, could it not be so much more? In dreams, I have come to you, beseeching, entreated. Ride south, boy. Take naught but a dirk, a torch, courage. Ride south from Rivelin, around the southern arm, through the waving fair wood, past Myrasath, beyond the citadel of Myrna Tor, and the spires of Gildane, and the darkness of Tarketh's Pass. There you shall find my stone in wait. Under the shade of the mountain range, none have entered, either on foot, on mount, on wing. Gatekeeper, the oldest of spires, it harbors that which has been spoken of in whispers and ascribed to legend. Shadowgate, the living castle. But all is not as it should be. One of our own is now our great bane, a blight upon us. He has brought the ancient deep low, and it now lies fallow, It is there that you will find me, Lakmir of the Circle of 12. It is there that you will find this great quest. It is there that you will find yourself.
Alright. I'm gonna have to get used to these controls. And it's a little bit different. It's actually a lot different. Crest a Legend. You drop the skull and begin to speak. About time, boy! You have no idea how long I've been here. You can call me Yorkit. I have no collection of how I got here, but I do have plenty of whatever. Fuck the skull. So we're gonna take the key. You take the key. You take on store items, select your bag, blah 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 blah. So just like the original game. No, I definitely prefer the original game over this. You turn the key and lock on the door. After a moment, you toss the key aside. You can open or close objects to unlock doors, blah blah blah. So if you want to see, I did an LP of this game a few years back. I've played, I did a live stream of this game as well. I also have, as of right now, the Shadowgate Classic Game Boy Color version.
Lakmir was a fool to send a
if you want
child
to check it out,
do that.
take a look at my page.
Even the vaunted Circle of 12 could not contain my growing power. Come if you wish. It makes little difference. Seal your fate within this living castle of the dead.
Sorry, write something down real quick. Here's a torch, although we won't need it. So torches won't run out. This asshole up here will give you hints. Oh. Just gotta speak to him. If I ever show you what my advice for you, speak to me again, because I'll be giving hints next. Talk, asshole. I wonder what that lever does. Try using it. So if you ever get stuck, I mean, there it is. With the squeal of protest, the lever begins to move. A few moments later, a stone reveals, hidden away from a wall, revealing an opening that holds a key. I will take that key. In order to instantly use your items from inventory, blah blah blah, you can hit the A or double tap on the command wheel. Press Y. I'm not gonna remember any of that shit. I wish there was a map. Wait. Oh, I went backwards. I don't want to go backwards. Oh, select. Here we go. Well, how the hell do we move? But hold on. Oh, now we can move. So there we go. This is going to be the map. Whatever. What is this? We try to tug the hatch, but it seems magically sealed. I think we come back to that later on. Strange pattern. I'm going to guess we have to use the key for that door. It has to be the heavy key. You struggle with both hands to turn the key in the stubborn lock. A satisfying click echoes through the chamber to toss the key aside. It's like open up the AC vents at work. Like the lock's so bad, the key doesn't fucking. You struggle sometimes. The door easily swings open. Sometimes to be able to go forward, you first have to go back. Use the CL button in your controller or tap to go back in. Yeah, well, I accidentally found that out, so. You can save and load the game at any time, and that's important to try to get to dangerous place. Press the option button in the systems menu. See, that's the last time I played the game. I don't know if that's the one that I beat. But I'm going to save over it. Alright, a damp, musty breeze wafts up from behind the altar, set within the stone alcove. You note that there's a long hallway that continues further into the mountains. What's with this dude? Give the skeleton a quick glance over. You find no obvious cause of death. You do, however, have a bad feeling about this. Open it up. I don't want to take anything. Something shifts under your feet as you open the book. Uh-oh. You scan the ancient manuscript, noticing most of the language is unintelligible. However, one particular word stands out from the rest. Invocan, or whatever it says. In your mind's eye, you see a glimpse glowing with power. How do I fucking read more of that? Hold on. And quickly write down the strange mark in your spell book. You have learned a spell. I will take this. No, I'm probably gonna die if I take that book. Alright, we can open this up, can't we? You carefully open the scroll. You read the message scroll in the scroll. Fandire is missive is utmost important. We must coordinate our efforts. Seek my bliss in the. I can't even pronounce half these fucking words. So where should we go? You pat the quartz down your handling produces a piece of parchment in the scroll, which you put in your pack. I mean, I don't want to fucking take anything from this dead dude. You read the hashtag scroll, since it's all blah 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 blah. Now where should we go? Now I'm going to be looking at the guide because this is not as fun as the original game. Let's take this secured scroll on the floor. You can open and look at this to get a hint to do with the evoking spell. Otherwise, it doesn't do much. Likewise, you can open the corpse to the floor, find a parchment and a dusty scroll. They'll give you some hints for further down the line once everything's go right. Okay. I guess we're gonna go this way. I mean, it's still obviously the same fucking game, it looks like, but it's different. I don't want to get too confused. Riddle to the touch. Okay, well, how do I open it? Scroll on the floor you can take if you want. Open up the hand-stitched sack on the floor to find the crinkle scroll, but there is optional items. Open the door at the end of the hall to go through. Okay, so I'm going to try to follow the guide as best as I can. We're going to have to open some of these coffins. With stone tombs lining the walls of this musty crypt, there is an ancient, almost blah 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 blah. We don't need the skulls. We don't need the torches, I should say. So one of these is the Banshee. Oh, there it is! A horrific creature is released, letting out a piercing cry that cuts into your very being. It's a Banshee. Harbinger of a death and disease. You feel a momentary stabbing pain before the... I don't know how to fucking read more. Well, you've seen the vision of the Warlock Lord, now you've been cursed. Both these things have time limits in the frame. It's important both to cure yourself before you die and stop the Warlock Lord. Is that what the Banshee does in the original? Because I have no fucking clue what he does. Some of in the games are flammable, set with blah 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 blah. Okay, whatever. Let me fucking read this. I'm painting this blah 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 blah. Okay. Let's use our torch, and we're going to light this son of a bitch on fire. Oh no. No, I don't want the mummy. I don't want to have sex with the mummy. Use my torch on the fucking mummy. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. That's probably the reason why. Burn in hell, you son of a bitch. The ancient wrappings go up in flame, leather sack falls to the ground. What's in it? Look through the thick door, find a scroll and 2 gears. You take these while they're starting to sack. Okay. Carefully unroll the scroll. Okay, now what? I'm not reading any of that shit. It's like playing Dragon Quest 2. I have no idea what the fuck they're saying. This might just be a hint. Okay, so the gears are important. The scroll is useless for now, but it gives you a hint for a puzzle later on. So these scrolls are actually probably very important if you don't use the guide. Do the same open and burn technique on the back right coffin to find the faded scroll. We'll give you some hints on the power of mirrors. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I can't really see that shit. My screen, I had to turn down the fucking... It's like my fucking TV or something can't handle the fucking resolution of the fucking game, I guess. I don't know. Switch to shit. I don't think we have to do anything else here, do we? This mask falls to the floor. I'll take it. I like the quick command. I keep thinking about these flaming eyes. I mean, what exactly are we dealing with here? I don't know. What the fuck you're asking me, dude? I'm just playing the game. What is this? Pumpkin. Oh, that's perfect for Halloween. You know what's perfect for Halloween? Burn the son of a bitch alive. Ah, hit the wrong button again. I keep hitting the B button. I think we're done here. Maybe. So there is a secret passage. But we're not going to go through it. But where is the secret passage? So how do we get it? So the mask is useful for the Dread Pumpkin quest. I'm not fucking looking forward to it. Finally open the front right. Big old orange object. Add the pumpkin to your inventory. Use a lit torch on this mummy as well, but there's nothing in it. Hint, the far left torch mounted to the wall. Calls it to... Okay, so this one? There we go. So, we're not going to go down that right now. I wished I was good with this game. Like, I am not familiar at all with the remake. The original Shadowgate is a lot different. A lot better for me. Oh, I got a YouTube notification. Who is it? Nick's Big Belly Deli. Nice. Alright. So we're gonna go back. Oh, that's, I thought they said that door's open now, but it's not. So there to the right, the outer. There's a suspicious hole section on the rock. Alright, what room are we in? We wanna go here. Okay, so we're gonna go back one more. There's a hole in the rock somewhere. Right, that's a suspicious. Right, okay, there's a hole. Is this the hole right here? Oh. Alright. So, in normal mode, just take the arrow, then go through the cave door on the left. Which one's the arrow? Right here. Remember this? Oh, well, this is gonna break if we walk over it. Mucus, baby, that's what I'm talking about. You don't want to hear that shit. I don't know. I really like the. I feel like playing the original game. So we can, I guess, light this up. You grab the metal stand, attempt to pull it apart. They wield it to the wall. Let's just take this. Oh, all right. Well, why am I doing this? Okay, so we should just hit this instead. Just fucking hit it, man. You strike the browser with a mighty blow with your fist. The metal ball separates. The clang falls into the chasm, leaving the metal legs. So where are the legs? Are right here? You drop the hook into your satchel. So I'm not going over this bridge. You're gonna probably die. Uh-oh. I got an idea how to beat you. Die, fucker! Oh, another pumpkin. Why were pumpkins in the original game? Again, we don't need the torches, but they're nice to have. You know, there's also a Shadowgate game on the Oculus Quest too. Not sure I have that game. I never really dove right into it. I gotta play that game. Drop some torches we really don't need. Open the door and go through. Okay. And there's Shadowgate 64, which I did play and beat that game. I didn't really like it. Maybe I'll do it for the channel one day if my 64 will cooperate with me. I don't know what the scroll does. Oh, it's a spell. Okay, so let's learn it. What scroll did I get? Moldy scroll. And a spell. Okay. There are 3 grates on the wall along the floor. Open the one to the right and go through now the new exit. Okay. Peering through the darkness, you drop down to the muck and crawl through the tight opening. The stone den is damp and smells of corpse and green foliage, as if the mirage, the far side of the cave, shimmers and powers and emanates from a standing stone obelisk. Assign an object to the hot menu. Well, we should probably save it first, right? Oh, save it, cocksucker. So we're gonna use the one of the spells. Oh man, you have to fucking use the joystick. I'm not a fan of the joystick. I think this is the spell you want to use. I want to guess on this stone. Uh-oh. Look out, boys! Bits of glory. A strange apprentice coils. I don't even know what half these fucking words mean, man. Cutscene.
Well, simple soldier. Now, listen if you have ears, since the shadows grow long and time fleet. Some 40 years past, an evil, the likes the world has not beheld, escaped its prison. Talimar, the Black, he of whom I have already spoken. This warlock lord brought forth his dark magics and conjurations, and unleashed his foul vassals, desecrating these sacred halls. Talimar has laid waste to the combined power of man. And what of the Circle of 12, the great wizards? They are no more. I am the last. Pity me not, boy. We were resolute in our judgment, but erred greatly. 'Twould have been better to put our brother to death, but mercy and folly prevailed. I know not Talimar's full plans, but have discovered enough to fill my heart with fear. And yet, hope remains, and it stands or falters with you. Fare thee well.
Fare thee well. Black Mirror of Timeless vanishes, leaving behind a scroll and a glowing orb. So we need that orb I'm going to get for the key, so the shark won't get us. Now what is... Scroll gives you some hints for the end game. Specifically some items you need to beat the game. Once you have everything, go back to the sewer. Get caught up in the guide. Okay, so let's go back. I mean, I'm having some problems with my left knee. It's been cramping up recently when I'm sitting down gaming. No other time during the day it does that. Okay, iron hatch in the ceiling, open it to reveal a path, go up. Remember these mirrors? If you use the hammer on the wrong one, you're going sucked out of space. So 3 torches you can take it for them, otherwise there's nothing to do here, so go back. Oh, there's 4 mirrors. Go back to where? The sewer? Why the hell are we here? So it should take us back to the... Okay, yeah, there we go. Go back out into the small hall. Open and go through the door on the left. Where's my mouse? It's cold in here. Taking the silver orb from your satchel, you advance upon the ice element. You can barely hold on to the power from the orb. Adjusts it onto a single area and pulls it inside. A frozen, frosty pattern immediately encases the orb. You know, I like some gold. How about getting Jair some gold? Shut the fuck up, skeleton. So that door is frozen shut. We will use this torch to melt it, I guess. I guess nothing was frozen, so whatever. Oh wait, there's a torch on the block of ice on the floor. Is this the block of ice right here? Oh shit. Looks like a fucking rock to me. Alright, let's open this up. Got a new spell. There are 2 optional torches you can take. Go through the doorway in the back of the room. I wouldn't mind playing through this game with the torches running out, because normal just seems a little too easy. Now we're gonna go through here for the dragon. Let's save it just in case this dragon fucks us up. Notice the shield on the ground. This is an object you can equip. Equip objects by selecting blah 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 blah. Equip object can be seen on thyself. This fucking dragon, should not fuck with him. Hey, you got your gold right here, bro. You have 2 actions. You can take it before. 2 actions you can take before it breathes fire on you, which will result in death. To avoid this, take all the available items. Equip the shield on the floor. Uh-oh. Whoa! How does that go? Out of fire and into the dragon's den? Whoa! Shit! Should we take the hammer and then take the helm? Okay. Alright, well, I ain't gonna fuck with this dragon anymore. Let's get the fuck out of there. The only item you really need is just the hammer. You can take it into the room and just leave. That's the only item you really need. So head back to the antechamber. As much loot as you care to grab. Okay, which one's the antechamber again? So we'll read the. Oh, that's one of the first rooms. Okay. Can we like travel from here? So here we are. I guess this. I'm gonna use a spell. Okay. Get used to these controls. I'm never gonna get used to these controls. I think this is it. Focus to be on the stone hatch, whispering the words of his spell. A strange power flows from out of you. Stone hatch is open. There you go. Let's go in it. Go into the new gap that opens up. Okay, so we're going to use the gears. Take note of the lower left corner. I should look at the stone compartment harbor and a strange mechanism. Take note of the lower left corner where there's a large gap due to a missing gear. This thing right here? Okay. Match the levers to the pattern shown up there. Up, center, down. Up, what? By use hitting them and move the gears to an empty slot. By using or hitting them, and then use a small gear in the empty slot. Use the button besides the lever to activate the mechanism, then return to the small hall. That's stuck in place. Close, vibrants begin to move. You can hear the sound of the rushing water deep within the castle. Well, that sounds encouraging, right? And boy? Air boy? We should probably go see what that did. So we're done here? Alright, so we're gonna go back to the small hall. Which, honest to God, I don't know. Is the small hall over here? Then we gotta go in here. Doing the right, okay. Cavern Lake. Assuming your silver orb is full of the ice element, use it on the lake to freeze it. Fumble. As you release the ice element, you fumble with the silver orb, drop it into the lake. Immediately, the still water freezes to a solid sheet of ice. Excellent work, young Skywalker. Uh-oh. This is what happens when you force yourself to watch 24 hours straight of Bits and Glory live streaming. Just kidding, Bits. Take the skeleton key hanging from the skeleton. Oh, it's right there in his necklace. What a douche. Give me that, bitch. Alright, I'm getting the fuck out of here. He was tortured. I'm gonna guess, without reading the guide, you gotta unfreeze the water. The heat from the torch, from the lit torch melts the ice around the silver orb, freeing it. The ancient artifact rises to the surface of the frozen lake. Alright, now we're gonna go up. Take the silver orb, because we will need it later on. So, alright, so the game is very similar to the original. I know there's more to it that's different. As we saw already, some different things, but so far it's been very faithful to the original game. However, the waterfall here. Only a trickle of water can be heard moving within the shallow underground riverbed. Off to the side, an indolent mass of water playfully flits about the chamber. This is different. Using the silver orb on the water element. If you use the silver orb in the water element, okay. Before we do anything else. Come here, fucker. There we go. So, God, the original Shadowgate game, you had the waterfall, and then off to the side you had that stone passage shit, the rocks there. You can't get past the rocks, I guess. But I could have sworn. Like my mom used to play this game back in the day, the original, and I could have sworn she got past those rocks before. Maybe I dreamt it. I don't fucking know. Anyways, if you did not solve the gears puzzle earlier, there will be a raging waterfall here obstructing your path. Once the waterfall is stopped, go through the spooky cave mouth. There was a cave behind the waterfall, hidden behind the waterfall in the original too, so it makes a great hideaway. I would hide here from work if I could. Take note of your surroundings despite two circular etchings in the wall. Excuse me. There's a similar thing in the passage behind the wraith. What? But there's nothing we can do with these runes at the moment. If you have any affinity for gravel, you can take the two stones on the ground. They're useless in this mode, but we can never have our pockets too full. Open the corpse to search and find a new scroll. Is a corpse here? It's a body? Now what does that corpse do? That scroll do? It's a clue to find out a room later on. Make your way back to the mirrors. Now I got a question. How do we get to the mirrors? Well, just in case we die, I know we gotta go down, I guess. But just in case we die, let me save it. Woo! Splat. Didn't use E-rope. Or Eeyore. What's their fucking spell called? Anyways, you want to use the hammer on the far left. Twice. Run your fingers along the mirror frame, look for hidden latches or releases. Nothing. Alright, sweet, awesome. You take a mighty swing with the hammer and a good section of the mirror shatters, revealing metal underneath. I gotta play this game twice. Oh. Pulling out a splinter. Splinter of glass. Sorry, I don't know why you fucking did that. I thought you still had the hammer equipped. I could do another playthrough and just kind of fucking die or something. No, stop fucking doing that, man. Do we need a key? Use the skeleton key on the door to unlock it. Stop putting your fingers on it, bro. Door unlocks and you throw away the key. You open the door and a wave of heat slams into you, making your eyes water. So you don't gotta put on any cloaks or nothing like that. A wave of heat watches over you as you move into the next room. The intense heat, surely from the unearthly fire before you, fills this large room. Ah, summertime in the Poconos. Love it. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Head for the far door, a bright point of white light materializes above the bridge, pulling a cauldron of heat behind it. In a swirl of fire, the singular explosion fashions itself into a creature out of your worst nightmares. The beast hisses at you and blocking you away. As I go, as the dragon stands into the furnace. Oh, shut the fuck up, you're Rick. Oh wait. What the hell? Once released from the silver orb, the water element immediately extinguishes the flames in the pit before Disappearing. The effects of the fire drake is disastrous and look of a feed upon the magic flames. The dragon's power aids, and the thing vanishes in a cloud of whatever and spoke. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, now we can open up the door. As I get an email. Oh, Credit Karma, you're in a hot streak. Oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Speaking of hot streaks, no text messages. I'm a little disappointed. Yeah, so. Alright. Let me get caught up. Go through this door. The skull already mentioned that you can speak to him and get hints. He also has a tendency to mouth off every now and then. Yeah, we know that. If you would like York to keep his quipes to a minimum, simply select him in the command wheel and select the hit icon. No, why would I silence him? Fuck you. Oh, looks like I gotta put another... Oh, shit. I may have to go back. There's a small gap amongst the gears. Use the remaining gear in it to plug in the hole. Okay, we got another gear. Okay, good. Another sigh of relief as the gear slips into place with a click. Attempt to turn the gear by hand, but the mechanism resists your efforts. Okay. What do I do? Use the remaining gear to plug. Now, use the spell. Okay. I really hate playing the game living in the guide, but without it, I would be totally lost. I would have an idea what to do because, I mean, it's still kind of similar, but still, I would have been fucking dead already. Oh, wait, did I do it wrong? Oh, and the large gate we gotta use it on. Yeah, a long breath, gather your will, and chant the spell. Debris falls from the rocks above as the iron gate responds, lifted with a shudder and a squeal and opening the way forward. Oh, it's that dude right here. We got a scroll from him. It won't make much sense now, but if I have a clue for later, go through the now open gate. Okay. Circle chamber. Uh-oh. So scroll here will take... Now we're going to use the Invocation spell on the glowing obelisk, which is right here. Okay. Roll your eyes, blah, 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 blah. Here comes Bits and Glory.
Listen carefully to my words, boy.
Boy?
There were many who followed the path of the One. Worthy were they, and I counted them as brothers and sisters. Now only I remain, he who is called Timeless. I have fought the good fight, sending many of Talimar's horde back to the depths that spawned them. And though my power is beyond that of mortal man, it is not without limit. But why do I appear before you thus? Am I a ghost? No. Surely I am more than that. This is naught but a projection. As my living being has sought shelter within my tower, it is here I continue my studies to aid you in what ways I can. I grow weary, but know this. I I have glimpsed a vast power at the foundation of this castle. This power the Warlock Lord covets above all else. But he fears as well. A hero from the line of the ancients. Or so says Gabriel the Bard. Gird yourself against what is to come, simple soldier, and forsake me not. Follow the ways of the circle. Stray not from its path.
The image of Lakmir materializes from within the bliss. Stray not from its path, he finishes, and he forms fades away to nothing. Okay, let me restart my recording. Alright, just want to restart my recording. I'll be doing that throughout the playthrough once I near an hour. Ah, man, my knee just cracked. I don't know, there's something wrong with my left knee. Anyways, we took the scroll from the floor. Might as well start by following the path up to the door, opening it, and we're supposed to have the door at the top of the stairs, and after a moment it grinds open. Alright, so let's go open, I guess, whatever. Courtyard. Take the rope sitting near the well. Now use the rope with the hook to create a grappling hook. And with the glance back at the stone dais, you mount the steps and quickly climb the stairs to whatever lies beyond. Not unlike the image in your dreams, the entrance to the inner keep of Castle Shadowgate stands before you. Set with a heavy wooden drawbridge. There's a rope here. Took the rope, so let's use... Attempt to camouflage yourself, you spread mud across your face. What the fuck are you doing, man? Combine that with the hook. You take the rope and tie it securely around the iron hook. The result resembles a grappling hook. After all these years, the castle still looks impressive. Cool tits, man. Use your grappling hook on either of the windows, like in the closed drawbridge. So I guess one of these windows. Alright, so item, grappling hook. Use, I guess we go up here. Display an expertise you did not know you possess. You swing the grappling hook about your head a few times and let it fly. The hook touches the window and slit and silt and whatever that says, and castle wall. You hang on the end of the rope, free from its position, crawl on the rope and place the grapple. Wait, what the fuck are you doing, cocksucker? I don't want to fucking yank on it. I'm gonna climb it, bitch. You jump down into the muddy moat before using the hanging rope to pull yourself up into the window above. This room is dry as a bone, drier than a nun's twat, and apparently houses the mechanism that raises and lowers the drawbridge. A hum of power travels along the machinery. We should probably take this. You can grab the age scroll here for a hint of things to come. Oh, you know, I did crack my knee right before I recorded again. It does not feel good. Oh my god. I'm going to stand up for a little bit. Guess I'll save it real quick. did I go back? Alright. So you test the secure rope, scampered out the window, and successfully rappel down the slick wall. Not unlike the image in your dreams, the entrance to the inner keep of the castle Shadowgate stands before you, set with a heavy wooden drawbridge. Shout out to Bits and Glory, big fan of the game. Shout out to Lord Cephalon, big fan of the game. I think those are the only two people I know that are really, really big into the game. My brothers too, but not as much as these guys. So shout out to those two. So we're gonna go across the drawbridge to the living castle of Shadowgate. Take a deep breath. You saunter across the drawbridge and into the inner castle. Oh! As you enter the grand hallway, a goblin jumps out from the shadows, surprising you with its war cry. While you backpedal, the beast tightens its grip on its weapon. Uh-oh. One more thing, you can attack it with your dirk, but that's just what he's expecting you to do. Jar's nothing, if not unpredictable. Just hit the goblin to catch him off guard and knock him out. Die, fucker! A look of surprise flits across the goblin's face as you throw a haymaker at his jaw. Sick and cracked, the goblin goes down like a sack of potatoes. You shake your hand and mutter in satisfaction. Didn't see that one coming, cocksucker. Nice job there, lad. I think you may be telegraphing it for a bit. So, I'm guessing this is the same Cyclops in the original game, so you're going to have to use your sword on him, right? You can either use your dirk on him to finish him off, or just let him go and knock him out again later when he regains consciousness. Whatever you decide. There are 4 optional tortures, so... No, we're gonna kill him. Look it. I'm fucking bloodthirsty, so... You deliver the coup de grace to the unconscious goblin, ending its life. Ah, you little cocksucker. There are 2 doors here, one along the wall to the left and one in the middle of the back wall. We're going to start by exiting the door to the back wall. The banquet hall. Now this game is, I think, longer than the original game, so we still got quite a bit to do, but not too terribly much. The large hall is dominated by a stained glass window, rising to the height of the vaulted ceiling. Guess I'll take that. Open it and look at it to get some lore. I think some of the security systems set within a castle can be solved by wandering around with a severe wizard's head. As they do, is there something to do with the fate that scrolls text and powered up mirrors? I guess we have to read this. I don't know how to read, so... Anyways. To read and complete, take note of the light pouring through the stained glass window in the back. Find a spot on the floor which light is concentrated and go there. You step in for a closer look. Cast from the stained glass window, the moonlight highlights a section of the floor. Okay. 2 ugly chains which fall on upon one of the stones. So this one right here. Uh-oh. You grab hold of the edge of the stone and pry it open. A bleached skull grins at you from the hole. Should we take it? Should we fuck it? What should we do? I gotta turn this volume up. Unfortunately, that time of the fucking day. Take the wizard's skull you find within and back out of this sub-room. You pull the skull from its hiding place, place it in your satchel. So let's go back. Control is dominated by stained glass window. Okay, whatever. Shut the fuck up. So back in the hall, there are 4 doors here. The far left, the left door, the center door, and the right door. The 2 doors on the left are locked, so we'll work our way through the other 2. Open to go through the door on the far right. I'm guessing this door right here. If you grunt, you shove open the door. Including this one. You know how many end of the world quests I've been on? Come on, take a guess. I'm considering shutting him up. The first room of the North Tower contains 2 torches to get me from up, but that's all you really can do here. Go up the stairs. The cold gray stone of this tower landed perfectly reflects your dour mood. The door here that's locked from the other side. Keep this in mind for later. For now, go up the stairs. Okay, 3rd floor. Single optional torch here. If you try to open the door, you'll find that it's locked and someone is laughing behind it. Creepy, but nothing we can do with this yet. It doesn't say go up the stairs, but I think you obviously have to. There's a single torch for your useless collection. For a wonder, unlock the door. An unlocked door. Open this door and go inside. Okay. But which door, though? There's 2 doors here. I think it has to be that one. Door's locked. Okay, well, we'll go through here then. Alright. There's a thin book you can grab, but it doesn't really contain anything useful. I'll go to the giant telescope and look through it. I'll take it for the hell of it, because you never know. Maybe we gotta take a shit. Need something to read, you know? You step in close to... Okay, so there's a puzzle here. Take note of the shape. You see, I have a closing image here to break this down. Okay, so unfortunately, I do not. The picture did not save on my notes, so I will have to open up the browser, internet browser, and look for this picture. The observer will notice there are the same things mentioned in the rune scroll. So the rune scroll will tell you what to do. Now we know what order these elements need to be placed in. Head back down to the banquet hall. Alright. So maybe I'll look at that picture in a little bit. We're gonna go back to the banquet hall. Now what is the banquet hall? This one? Well, not this room, but this room coming up. Yeah, okay. I really gotta try this game on a harder difficulty. Oh no, I don't need the internet browser, sorry. Not now, at least. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. We gotta have that guy, Jair, identify that shit for us. So we're gonna go back to the we're gonna go back up here real quick. Although I don't know. Wait a second. I don't understand what's going on here. The thing you need to do here is look at each of the big stars in the constellation to have... Okay, look at each of the big stars. But nothing's going on. Do I have to... Oh, okay, alright. I don't know if we have to do this or not. Tail of a beast. Alright, so I think it's just those four. I think. Oh, there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do all these? Alright, I think I did do all this. Why am I itching all of a sudden? Again, I don't know if we have to do that or not, but I don't want to get lost and come back up here, so. Banquet hall. Open a door centered between the two towers and go through. Oh. Door swings open. Blah blah blah. It's in a very violent and intense battle. Open the door between two towers. 2 torches. Open the door on the far left and go through. Let me get caught up in the guide. Okay. Maybe this part, you need the rod, don't you? Battleman, nothing to do here but go down the stairs to the left. I'm nearly slipping the damp, well-worn stones. Situated on the edge of a deep chasm, the castle defenses end in a fortified watchtower. Take the bow, lie on the ground, and open the animal head's high sack. Inside you find lightweight key, a rip scroll, and a watermark scroll. Open up the watermark scroll to learn another spell. The rip scroll talks about the following past that. Beyond. See you later. You rush to the sack, find 2 scrolls and a key. Take and then you discard the sack. There we go, no new spell. Use the Onamakin spell, the bliss, to get another combo with Windemere.
In arrogance and pride, we thought we could prevent Talimar from turning to darkness. We have surely paid for these sins. But this matters not, simple soldier. What is done is done. Time is fleet, so bend an ear to my voice. Hope lies within your breast. I say it again. Talimar the Black fears it, even as he searches for a way to rip it from you, even as he binds the dwarves to his madness, driving them deeper into the catacombs. And he will not stop until he rips every stone from the castle's foundation. But Talimar believes that a great beast slumbers far below. Mayhap this is true, for I have uncovered much, yet know so little. Of this, however, I am certain. The Warlock Lord knows not of your heritage. This is our great advantage, our great hope. Seek the terrible skull door of Tor Drakan. What lies beyond its threshold is unknown, even to me. A great behemoth, an ancient evil, a source of power. Be wary, boy. Heed my words. Do what I cannot. Go where I cannot. Learn the secrets of what Talimar seeks. Trust in what you find.
Ghostly figure for forms to be a bliss. The word is just what you find, bounce around your head. Black mirror fades away to nothing. Nothing. Okay. We learned that you need to get somehow get past the skull door of door tracking in order to stop whatever is in the Warlock's lore summon it. That's all we can do here, so make your way back to the banquet hall. There's a lightweight key on the left tower door along the back wall. There's a single torch here if you want it. If not, walk up the stairs. I wish the torches would just run out in normal mode. This is the shit with new games to make it so fucking easy. Like childish easy. And it's like fucking super complicated. This game's more complicated than the other game. There's nothing but torches if you want them. On higher difficulty, you're probably gonna need them. Okay. Open the door and go through. Get called up the strong room. Oh shit! Damn, she's hot. I got to the strong room. The woman lounging in front of it begins to speak. I do not know what he sees in you. I am not impressed. She shrugs before continuing. Forgive me and allow me to introduce myself. I am Bits in Glory, the chief lieutenant of the Draconon, whatever. Oh, is she gonna talk? Cutscene? Oh, baby.
You wonder what would bring me to this wretched keep. Surely nothing less than the summoning of a great lord. Nearly a score of years removed, Talimar the Black beckoned me, and I answered him gladly. The forces of Drakahan were mine to command. We fell upon these wizards like rabid wolves. Their powers, their elemental pets, they were nothing to one such as he. Now all have fallen or fled, all but one, for he is timeless. The coward has barricaded himself within his tower, an ancient artifact within his grasp. But we will have him still, or if my goblins do not pull him from his hole, when my lord returns, the wizard's head shall lie at his feet.
Gwendolyn's, I will not underestimate you. She finishes with a low snarl, her body growing, transforming. She's channeling a deadly race able to take form of a monstrous creature. Oh man, come on. I was about to have sex with her too. Damn it. Anyway, she reveals herself to be a werewolf. In normal mode, you have 2 ways to survive this encounter. You can do things the traditional way, like in the original game. Use the arrow you picked up all the way back in the grotto on the werewolf. You can fancy and use the bow with the arrow. You can use your new bow and arrow combo on the werewolf. Try the arrow. Ah! You quickly jump forward and thrust a silver-tipped arrow into the heart of the wolf woman. The beast falls on the ground and within moments dies with a look of utter surprise on her face. It's 1 for man, 0 for werewoman. Wolf woman. Okay, once you've been dispatched, time to leave her chamber. The optional items here are the torch and the blueprints on the wall, as well as the bread and logbook. Open the desk to find a steak, black key, and cloth sack. Damn, how many fucking items can I take? Oh, we put the steak in there. Maybe we can have sex with the wolf. I mean, she has to be the woman first, right? Okay, open the cloth sack to find the great key. Need I say that Jimmy A Plays is not for little kids, so if you're a little kid, get the fuck out of here. We don't need the rest of the items. Time to enter the final tower. Use the black key in the door to the far left, then open it and go through. They go for a water break, coach. What? The gray key? There's a black key or gray key? Use the black key at the door to the left. I mean the... Oh, there is a black key. Okay. Switch the key and turn it and reward it with the satisfying sound of a door unlocking. I get that way when I unlock bathroom doors at work. Sometimes they're a real pain in the ass to unlock. You gotta use a certain screwdriver once you unlock it, and it's like, it's satisfying. Trust me. Anyways. Canary Creek, the door swings open. Time to enter the final tower. We did that. An optional torch is here for you. Go up the stairs. Get caught up in the guide quite a bit. On the 2nd floor. Open the door to go through. It seems that there's maybe nothing to do here. That wouldn't be entirely correct. Use the spell, the F spell. I'm not even going to bother to pronounce that. Flurmerous. Oh, I pronounced it. It's in the room. You picture the spell GIF, Gilf, I don't know what it says, in your mind and whisper the word Flurmerous. A brilliant white light flashes, followed by a strange, wavering effects that illuminates phantom objects in the room. There's a magical glamour at work in these quarters. A few tries, you manage to take the scroll. Something's not right here, boy. I smell a powerful enchantment. Oh, please don't scare me. Open it. Oh, there's a new spell, baby. Was it Gracie? It was an accident, relax. You have to open it. And then look at it. Yep, sparks. I'm gonna call it the spa. Okay, go back out to the landing. And we're just gonna keep going up the stairs, I guess. Do we go up again? Yeah, another optional torch. More importantly, should open the door and go through. Music room. Sound is amplified in this circular chamber filled with musical instruments. That'd be a pretty cool place to hang out. Fun things you can do in this room. Use the harp, drum, lute, and flute on thyself to play a haunted melody. Does nothing in normal mode, but still fun. Take the flute. You can also optionally take the lute and the hat. The hat can be used to complete the dreadful pumpkin quest, but the lute is useless. Okay, so what do we need again? The flute. Oh, take the lute. Oh no. Take the flute. Okay, this has to be the flute. And we're gonna take the hat. And we're just gonna bounce. Head back out to the landing. Okay, we're gonna go up the stairs past these vines. Oh god, this looks horrifying. Could this be Nelson Roop's mentioned in Qua's logbook? She spent scores of years trying to get past them. What hope could he possibly have? Turns out we have something that mighty commit chamber did not. A dirk. Use the dirk on the roots. But wait, we don't have to trip over the roots and head up the stairs. Mash up twisted roots engulfs the landing of the flick. Come on, I don't mean to do that. Jesus. God damn it! I don't think I have the dirk anymore. Item. Oh! Hack at the greenery and reveal a door underneath. The overgrown roots and vines seem to want to immediately grow back. Hold on, let me finish my business here, then you can go back. I don't give a shit. Okay, go through. If you felt this was a bit anticlimactic puzzle resolution, don't worry. It's the peak of playing in normal mode. Oh god. The small chamber has literally been engulfed by roots and vines of all types that stem from a single point in the ceiling. You wonder what's up there and resolve to do something about it. We have no way interacting with him, but we can climb to the top of the source of light above him. You stay on your toes to get a closer look at the center of the roots. A memorizing massive roots and vines emanate from the center of the ceiling. In the heart of the tangled confusion, a golden artifact glows with calming power. Take the root that's dead center of the screen to tree the golden thorn. Go back down. You pull the golden throne from amongst the tangled roots. The artifact resists at first, but then seems to accept your touch, easily dislodging from the vines that enshroud it. Alright, there are 2 holes along the right wall, one higher up towards the ceiling. Okay, I see them. There's nothing else we can do with the top one, so go to the lower one. Let me get caught up in the guide. I think it's time for a save. You drop to your knees and crawl through the gasping roots to a nook beyond. Amidst the tangle of roots and vines lies a small nook, housing a desk and various scholar Let's just save the game. So far, not a terribly long game, but it's much longer than the original. The original you can beat within like 30 minutes, if you're good at it. Alright, optionally you can take the ancient book. In the year 1851 book on the top of the desk. You got a hankering for some lore. Open the chest sitting on the floor to find a lion key, discolored scroll, strange scroll, and cut here. 1 book. Okay, so let's open this up. Get all that shit out. Okay, it wants us to open up what? Open the strange scroll to learn a new spell. Okay, we learn a new spell. That's good. Now we are going to go all the way back to the circle chamber. Now, question, where the fuck is the circle chamber? Oh, the circle chamber is... That's all the way back. Holy shit. No, we don't want the towers. It's only bringing me to the castle and... We're gonna go back to the caves. So we're gonna go back to the caves, I guess. This should be it. Use the A spell on the circle, then go to the glowing. So in your mind, you see the ancient circle in front of you. Summon in your will. You speak the command. Bits in glory with confidence. Wizardry power travels through from your outstretched arms and onto the circle. The dice begins to glow, pulsating with tremors of energy. You're now a member of the Order. To test out your new powers, go back to the Great Room. Okay, so let's go in here. Well, cutscene, baby.
Open your mind, young Jair.
Oh, we're Jair?
Fret not. It is I whose name you bear, Cuthegar the First. Behold those whom have gone before, when Gatekeeper was but a hill, and the living castle no more than a dream. They stood where you now stand, on this holy ground.
As soon as you step onto the platform, a painful vibrations runs through your body, freezing you into place. I try to pick up this garbage and drop it on the floor. Put this garbage bag. I got a little bit of a mess up here. As the room comes back into focus, a sense of peace and purpose fills you with energy. You now feel empowered, like you could do something that only a wizard or circle could accomplish. Now we gotta go to the Great Room. Is that in the sewers? Okay. It's actually right before this room. We can finally do things with the round ruins that are stuck to the walls. Okay, so these things right here. Okay. Take the water ruin here that the corpse is pointing at. You need to collect a few more of these to complete the game, but there's some extras that serve no purpose. For the purpose of this walkthrough, I'll guide you to the mandatory ones and list the optional ones in the item section if you really want to track them down. At any rate, go all the way back to the entrance. As you approach the ruin, a strange power overtakes you. Both your hand and the ruin glow with magical light. As you pull it from the wall, place it to your satchel. Whispered voices, not unlike what you heard when you were initiated and summoned Dias, fills your head with triumphant choruses. I say it's time to gear up and get everything you need to end this thing. I agree, bro. Let's go back to the entrance. I wonder if you take that book if you die. Again, I think I should do two. I gotta like, I want to explore and then just like get a game over with everything, you know? All the depths I want to see. Okay, use the wizard skull on the hole at the top of the door frame. The skull seems to leap out from your hands and into the slot in the archway. Faint sounds deep within the castle walls signal something has happened. Now go to the hideaway. Activates the mirrors, as mentioned in the yellow scroll. Now go into the hideaway. I don't know what the hideaway is. Oh, it's all the way past the waterfall. Tell me we can't fast travel. Well, I don't need the bag. What the fuck should I do? It won't let me... Oh, there we go, finally. How do we get to the waterfall again? It should be this way. Son of a bitch. Boy, don't you hate when your fucking game crashes. I think there's autosave though that just saved me, so I don't know why it crashed. Okay, good. I think it did save. I don't know why that thing's still there. Alright. Man, that fucking sucks. So we need one of these. You need the eagle rune to the left, but you can also take the wind rune if you so desire. I'm not going to take anything that's going to confuse me. As you approach the rune, a strange power overtakes you with both your hands. Okay, it's the same thing. Same thing as I read before. Now we're going to go to the mirrors room. this way. Oh, you said save it? Yeah, of course I'll fucking save it. I would have to start all the way back at the inner chamber. 258 turns. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. We're going for a record, boys. 2 mirrors on the right, sparkle at the top. Oh, I see them. Go into the second mirror in from the right to be transported. In the storeroom. As you close your eyes and walk into the mirror, the expected smack does not happen. Instead, you feel the surface of the mirror give you away and experience a moment of weightlessness. When you open your eyes, you are somewhere else. The circular room appears to be used for storage. Unfortunately, it's been ransacked, perhaps by goblins and stall talk. Maybe Lord Cephalon was here. The 2 rooms. Oh, we got that already. Nothing to do in here except to open the door and unlock it. We're going to be back at the North Landing. So multiple times before the door reluctantly opens. Okay, we're going to go up the stairs up to the top floor. So that one door that was locked before we opened it. Use the gray key on the door to unlock it. If you use both the hands to turn the key in a stubborn lock, once the door is unlocked, you toss the key aside. Hey, I think I got a bit sick in here. Sorry about that. Why are you telling me this shit? Leave me the fuck alone. Fire. Oh! From this vantage, you have a panoramic view of the Gatekeeper Mountains. A large wind creature soars to and fro on the wind currents, even as a storm rages in the sky. You know, I used to work at a chairlift during the summer. A chairlift ride in a water park. People would ride the chairlift and get a sight, get a view of the scenery around us. We live in the mountains. And you go back down. It's like a 15-minute ride, 20-minute ride. I don't know how long it is. Anyways, I used to always be stationed up top, and we would get the storms are on the area. We'll put the chairlift on hold. The storms are really bad. We'll go down to the restaurant. It's walking distance. We'll go down there and hang down there, and you can see like a mountain range, distance far ahead, and you can see the fucking where the storms are at. You see lightning, you'll see the rain, you'll see fucking everything. It's one of the coolest things about working at that water park. I got plenty of, used to have plenty of pictures. I don't think I have any more, but man, it was fucking great. Great time. Anyways, get caught up in the guide. Spire. Use the spark spell in the sky to attract attention of the Fierce Reverend. He got a very fancy necklace, but he won't let you near him. Any aggressive actions you take will scare him off. You have to use the spark spell again. Use the stake on the Reverend. He'll be distracted by the delicious meal. But you're just taking the werewolf. He probably would have liked that. Take the bladed sun from around his neck and then go back to the Grand Hall. You gather your will and concentrate the spell guild sparks. You whisper into the night sky. Light shoots from your fingertips, followed by explosion of multicolored sparks. Almost like fireworks, the blast expands to two. Okay, what the fuck is the rep? There he is. The creature responds with a roar of breathing, flying towards the tower parapet. As it nears, you realize the beast is a Reverend, a winged dragon. Repel with the riding saddle, you gape in amazement as the creature fans its wings over the edge of the tower. It glares at you, letting out a cry of challenge. The Reverend really fucks you up in the original game. You throw the food at the Reverend, the beast immediately begins to gobble up, oblivious to everything else. Carefully sneak close to the distracted dragon and gently and quickly as you can, remove the amulet from the beast's neck. Alright, get the fuck out of here. This thing's scaring me. Alright, we become distracted by delicious meal. You can take the blade that's stunned from around his neck. Go back to the grand hallway. One thing I wish was in this game was the mini-map. So you can... I wish that mini-map in the original was here as well, so... But it's not, so whatever. This is not the grand hallway, is it? This is the grand hallway, so I think we want to open up this door to the left. It's gonna take us to a library. There are 2 tablets in the foreground, each adorned with a single book. Nothing book on the left-hand table is likewise pretty useless. Point being completely blank. On the top desk is a red candle and a yellow candle, but they are not worth your time. Take the locked book that's sitting on the desk. So this one right here. You take the book. Open the desk and you'll find a purple liquid bottle. You can use on thyself to cure the Banshee's curse. You open the drawers of the desk, discover a bottle filled with colored liquid. You place the bottle in your packet. So we're going to, I guess, drink that shit. You open the bottle and gulp down the vicious liquid. Your body is immediately wrecked by a series of violent tremors. After a moment, the episode passes. When your head clears, you realize that you are feeling much better, as if the dark pall has left your body. You toss the bottle aside once you realize you've been cured. I still don't understand what the Banshee does. I don't think he does anything to you at all in the original game. He screams, but that was it. I don't get it. I really don't get it, so... Anyways. Notice on the back wall, it's a set of maps, not importantly by themselves, but they make for a handy, if not unfitting, landmark. Go to the bookcase to the right of the map to zoom in on it. What, this thing? Oh, this is another puzzle that I saw. I can't save the pictures. One could say that this is a virtually wall of wisdom, which is something we saw in the Rip Scroll. By the way, Ryu Rowan, if you're watching, this is probably not the game for you. If you do play it, play it on normal like I am, because these puzzles get fucking crazy, supposedly. If you look at the lock book you pick up off the desk, you'll see that the cover just says, the Rip Scroll told us to follow the path of Yurla's trend. So we have the main piece of the puzzle already in our hands. Use the lockbook on the large gap in the top row of the books, and it will click into place. Okay, you step into the close to the books of the lined shelves. A series of shelves are cluttered. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so let's... With an audible click, the book slides into the slot like it was made to be there. Now what do we do? Now use the book, it will trigger a hidden door. The door comes out a few inches before suddenly stopping with a click. A low rumble follows and the bookshelves to the right shake a bit. You step back, watching... Okay. You step back, watching as the bookcase slides away, revealing the passage through an adjoining room. The library must contain thousands of ancient tombs, books, and manuscripts. A thick coating of dust covers everything. You know, if I ever win the lottery, one of the rooms I would want in my house would be like a library. Just get books and just fill it up. It doesn't have to be big. I don't want it to be massive, but it'd be nice to have. So go through the newly open secret passage. I got a bookshelf, but it's mostly for the game and shit. Like, I don't have any more books. I got manuals, player's guides. I do have books from over the years, a lot of books, but it's all in a tubby, so... I would love to have a fucking library. Study. Take the eye rune in the middle. So this thing right here we're gonna take. Alright. I use one of the logs on the ground. On the fire pit in the back of the room to summon the fire element. You roll the log into the pit, the flames immediately leap into the air in the most supernatural way. The crackle and pop, the fire element appears in the room, playfully flitting around the enchanted fire. I'm guessing we gotta use the element on this fucking thing, or the spear. Grasping the silver orb in both hands, you advance onto the fire element. There's a brief struggle before the artifact successfully pulls the entity inside. The surface of the orb now radiates with intense heat. Take the pumpkin hide. Is the pumpkin hide in here? Oh, I see it in the back. Come here, you little shit. Go out and make your way to the west landing, second floor. Here's an optional path, but I don't know if I want to take it. Take a quick detour at this point and complete the dreaded pumpkin quest. Okay, maybe we should. Make your way to the north landing, third floor. Okay, maybe we should just do this. Just for the hell of it, who cares? This is the north landing, right? So 1, a 2, a 3. Fog creeps down the stairs and past the bleak stone walls of this tower landing. To the dread pumpkin quest. I don't remember the pumpkin quest in this game. You gotta equip both the mask and the hat. So the costume mask over your head, the thing smells terrible and makes it difficult to see. You slip the hat over your unkept hair and onto your head. It's a tad too big and slides down, obscuring your vision. With a grumble, you push it back up. Alright. Speak to the door to gain entry. I must have not did this before, because I don't remember any of this. Comes open the locked door and the muffled sound of laughter is heard from the room beyond.
Tricks or treats?
Tricks or treats? I mean, trick or treats. Trick or treats! Saying in the loudest voice. Treats or tricks? The door opens in response with an eerie creak. Well, it is Halloween, guys, so... Go inside to find the room empty, except for a mirror with an orange sparkle of power. Top, go through to be teleported to a pumpkin patch. Use the pumpkins on the glowing circle of the ground. Trick or treat, smell my feet. Give me something good to eat. Give the kids some candy. I do not remember any of this shit. I don't get any trick-or-treaters up where I live. I think in the area where I live in, I think we just had trick-or-treaters just once. And when I was a kid, I went to some of the houses, but like, no one trick-or-treats here. They don't fucking do it. I don't know. Bits, if you're watching, you could bring your kid up to be the second kid ever to trick-or-treat at my house. Probably give her some like melatonin and something like that, because I don't have any fucking shit here. Anyways, use the pumpkins on the glowing circles in the ground. You close your eyes and walk purposely into the mirror. The smooth surface gives away and blackness overtakes you, but in a brief moment you are transported somewhere else. A forlorn and eerie field, strewn with pumpkins as far as you can see, opens up before you. As you stand before the strange circle on the ground, you have a disturbing feeling that someone or something is watching from the shadows. Well, again, it is Halloween, so... Anyways, we're going to use the pumpkins that we have. I watched a video of this dude. I guess they go around and they smack child predators. This guy picked up the pumpkin and smashed the predator right in the head. He knocked him out cold. I thought he killed him. He probably gave him some fucked up head brain damage, but man, that's fucking... whatever. The pumpkin falls into the ground with a thud that echoes across the field. Should have one more pumpkin. Now what? Okay, use the dark on each of the pumpkins to carve jack-o'-lanterns. God, this is fucking stupid. Here was my dirk. Some effort to slip the dirk into the pumpkin. At once, your hand feels possessed. Guided the knife skillfully create jack-o'-lanterns. Repellent with a scary face. I've only did one. Time of recording, I've only carved like 3 pumpkins. It was all for last year Halloween for work, and like, they don't look scary like that. I mean, they look kind of fucking dumb. Pumpkins with downs, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so we got pumpkins, I guess. Let me get caught up in the guide. Okay, so then use your lit torch on them to light them. Shit, I can't hit the beat button. I've seen some people who carve really good pumpkins, really cool looking pumpkins. And lit last pumpkin and cold wind begins to swirl. In moments, a strange howling fills the air. Like that at the distance, bay and howl. Where's my remote? A tremor follows, oh shit, let's look up. A tremor follows, splitting a rent across the diagram. And releasing a flock of agitated crows. From within the avid storm, a malevolent begins, rises and towers above you, crackling in delight. Surely this is the dread pumpkin. The shout, I am free! I'm free! The flaming monster disappears in a gout of flame, and your senses slowly return. You can't help but feel a little robbed. Why didn't you get a present? Let alone all that candy you expected, you blockhead. Cocksucker. I'm starting to lose my voice here a little bit. That's it, unless you want to take. Note that you can carve the jack-o'-lantern before placing them in the circles. It will fail to summon the dread pumpkin. What was the fucking point of this? There was absolutely no fucking point of this, was it? Why did they have me taking it here? You get no fucking blowjob or nothing. Okay, West Landing, 2nd floor. Alright, now, no, real question. Where's the West Landing at? Oh, it has to be the other staircase. Okay, we will do a quick save in. Yeah, I don't think I did the pumpkin thing at all my first playthrough. I don't remember any. I remember a lot of this shit. I don't remember the pumpkin scene. But I don't know, maybe I did. Darkness. Oh shit. Some malevolent force is sucking all the light from this room. You sense that very darkness itself is alive. Wow. Use a silver orb on the darkness to unleash the fire element. Do battle with the darkness element that was controlling the visibility in this room. Okay. Pull the silver ore from your satchel, point it towards the darkness, and release the fire element. The singletary pierces the blackness with bursts of flames, chasing the dark energy from the room. And you want to use the hammer on this wall, I guess? You swing the hammer and connect with the stone wall. A painful shiver runs up your arm from the impact. Oh, maybe I gotta do it on the crack. Oh yeah, use the hammer on the crack section of the wall near the near the man on the horse. So you gotta use it right here. Oh, just fucking use the goddamn. Loosen the stone and reveal a concealed metal object. I guess we can take that. You pull the blah 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 object from the damage wall. Power flows to the instrument and courses through your fingertips and up your arms. You know beyond a doubt this can be used by the platinum horn, legendary relic of summoning. Sweet. Take the hammer in the crack section of the man reveal the horn. Take the platinum horn. Now take the tree rune, embed it in the tree planted. Oh, this right here, I didn't see it. Man, if I didn't read the guide, I never would have saw that. I go back to the storeroom. Where is this? The storeroom was up here, right? I'm gonna go through the mirror, be teleported back to the mirrors, and go through the mirror on the far right. Yep, we are nearing the end of this guide. Yeah, we're almost at the end, guys. Bear with me, we'll be done very soon. So, which one we gotta go through? This one, right? Yeah, far right, we'll go through this one. We'll end up in the inner keep. You close your eyes, step to the mirror, expecting the collision of blah 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 blah. Open your eyes, you're somewhere else. Some catastrophic event befell the inner keep, smashing the furniture to bits in glory and opening the walls to the elements. You shudder at the devastation. So we want this thing right here. As you approach the ruins, a strange power overtakes you. Both your hand and the ruin glow with magical light as you pull it from the wall and place it in your satchel. Whispered voices, not unlike what you heard when you initiated on the summoning dais, fill your head with triumphant courses. Open up the tattered sack on the ground. This fucking thing? Sometimes I can't like see where these items are at. Alright. The old scroll and the sturdy scroll. The sturdy scroll gives some hints about crossing the rickety bridge we saw all the way back in the footbridge room. So that's the one bridge that in the original game you need to take the potion to float over it. The old scroll open and teach you a new spell. Wait, what scroll? The sturdy? Oh, the old scroll. Oh no! Shit. There we go. Learn a brand new spell. Go through the door. I guess we're going through this door. Summit. You can use a lit torch in a large pile of wood if you want to light a signal prior, but it doesn't do anything in this normal mode. Go up the stairs. Keep tower. So you hug the weather wall, occasionally slipping as you climb the stone steps. Let me get caught up in the guide real quick. stand on top of the keep with a panoramic view of your surroundings. A huge column of wind spins violently, threatening you to lift you off your feet. Alright. Use the flute on thyself to play a soothing melody. You place the flute to your lips, playing a melody that has been bouncing around in your head for hours. Calmed by the era, the world we're in quickly shrinks to a much smaller size. Triumphantly, you realize this must be in the air element. Okay, use the silver orb to capture it. Hold the silver orb out before you. The element attempts to resist the artifact's magical powers, but to no avail. The rush of air, the fountain of air, is sucked inside. Now we're going to go to the footbridge. Now I'll go all the way back to the footbridges. It looks like we're not drinking any potion to get across that bridge this playthrough. I think I have to go in this door. Okay, how do we get to the footbridges? I don't remember how to do that. This is the sewers. We don't... Okay, it should be right here. Okay. Alright. Use a silver orb on thyself to have the air element lift you a bit. Now go through the door at the end of the rickety bridge. With hiss and a puff of air, the element escapes the orb. The whispered singletary movement lifts you off the ground as if you weigh nothing. The element playfully lifts you into the air as you bound across the rickety bridge. The chiseled form of the rock, the claustrophobic chamber has all the marks of the crude dwarven craftsmanship. In the center, the large stone tablet stands. 5 slats carved into its face. I know I can ruin a good playthrough. I'm aware. Alright. So the small chamber. In normal mode, you only see 5 slots on the wall for the PC version. I guess this is the PC version? No, this is it has to be console, obviously. It says right here, console. The consoles have a full array round slots, but have a yellow line tracing the constellation path, so you know which ones to use. Okay. So like the stars from before. Refer back to the star chart earlier for visual of how to place these. So let me open up the guide. So one is the eagle. So this is the eagle right here. We can see which one. I guess that's the eagle right there. Carefully insert it there. 2 is the all-seeing eye. This is 3, this is water. Man, I'm glad these ruins have, these runes have, so you can see the logo on them. You don't gotta look at them to see which one's which. So the tree. And this one's gonna be the fire. Hopefully it doesn't drop any frames. I gotta pull the chain. Fill 5 runes in place, use the chain on the left, and the stave will magically appear before you. Take it, then make your way back to the castle into the storm corridor. My knee is flaring up again. We're almost done with the game. I'm trying to hold out as long as I can. Alright, where do we gotta go? Okay, all the way back to the small corridor. I don't know where the small corridor is. I don't remember. Like I'm actually gonna fucking remember these names. But I don't think it's here. Let's zoom out all the way. Oh, the small chamber. Oh no, the small corridor, yeah. Use the Lion King on the door to the right, but I don't know where this is at. Oh shit, I hit the back button. I want to hit the map button. Oh, small corridor. Okay, yeah, I know where that's at now. It's a door we haven't opened up yet. Should be right through here. Okay, let me get caught up on this guide. Hope I beat this soon, because I want to get up and walk around. My knee's really cramping up. It only cramps up like this when I play. And today it's just been really, really bad. I had tendonitis in this knee before. Or was it arthritis? I don't remember what it was. And it flared up super fucking bad before. And now it's like, my right knee feels nothing, but my left knee is fucking killing me. Use the Lion King on the door. The Lion King. No, fucker, come on. So we're going in. You can take the new book, rest in. Anyways, the oriented chamber is dominated by beautiful music design on the wall. A large hole has been blasted on the floor, leading down to darkness. Okay, we don't need the book. Take note of the moral along the back wall. Whatever. shows a solution for a puzzle down the line. There's a statue on the left side behind the crevice with the pillar leaning on it. So use the hammer on this thing, but wait a second. The statue on the left behind the crevice with the pillar. Let me save it because I'm fucking scared. Raise the hammer before bringing it down, cracking the stone vicious here and there. Should I keep doing it? Oh! You strike the statue with the hammer. It teeters and falls, followed by the sound of several heavy wooden ceiling beams crashing the hole before you. Here's a ramp. Go down the pillar to the area below. With deep breath, you scramble down the beam and into the shaft below. The cave wall seems to be closing in, and momentarily feeling the panic grips you as you ponder all the rocks overhead. If you didn't rid yourself of the Banshee curse earlier, the Banshee will now give up on you and go away. Go through the left entrance. I guess you mean this entrance right here. God, it's a fucking maze. This is red shaft 1. Go through the right entrance. Then, try to go forward and you'll be casted by twin gargoyles. They're pushovers. In this mode and easily spooked. You can use the Flumerous spell to startle them, or use your Durkin to frighten them off. Well, I don't see any gargoyles here, so... Just to write, oh, okay. Well, just use a spell. What spell should we use again? I don't see the gargoyles here, though. Maybe they just show up. Oh! Make your way across the cave. A scraping sound brings you to a standstill. Two creatures resembling gargoyles. Slither from the cave. Don't fucking scare me. Slithering from the caves opening on either side of the cavern. The beast sniffed the air in anticipation of a fresh morsel. You shout the spell, set loose a brilliant flash of light. There starts the two creatures that quickly beat a hasty retreat back into the caves. You can also use the dirt to scare them too, in this mode at least. Go through the center entrance and get caught up in this guide. It's getting smaller and smaller, boys. Open the throwback sack on the ground. Having no interest in another encounter, you hurry across the stone floor and out the small cave. A series of hastily dug tunnels are held together with old and rotten timbers. So open up this. There's a few shit in there. The Timber War Scroll is some lore and mentions the fact that there are some Easter eggs from the original Shadowgate game down here. Only one of which you can find in normal mode. I'm skipping past it with my directions here so you won't come across it unless you explore on your own to continue on the quest. Go through the right entrance. Did you say save? Go down the ladder. Go through the entrance. Go through the right entrance. up the ladder. I don't see a ladder here. Oh, go through the only entrance in here, I guess. Is this Red Cavern 3? I don't know what this is. Here's the ladder. Go through the passage. Alright, and I must get caught up on the guide. I copy and paste the guide that I use. Usually I'll copy and paste it to the notes section of my computer, and I'll just delete it as I go. Go through the passage. Normal mode is a very exciting time to be in the catacombs. Go through the passage. Then we're gonna go through the right one. There's a small rock pillar just before the chasm proper. Go to that stone to reach the crystal puzzles. Okay, rock tablets. Let's get caught up in this guide. This looks like one of the final puzzles. There's a little bit of a fucking maze to go. But anyways. The rock puzzle is mostly solved for you in normal mode. If you think back to the mural in the oriented chamber, you'll see that this is rows of the red and blue crystals like what we saw before. I wasn't paying attention. It's aligned to the colored piece, the scythe, and the mural. You just need to line up the white and black crystals. Place the white crystals in the third hole from the right. You carefully sidestep a strange pattern on the ground, hoping for a closer look at the stone tablet. So these crystals right here. Blue crystal. Do I have white crystals? You just need to line up the white and black crystals. Place the white crystals in the third hole from the right. I guess right here. Third hole from the right, which row? The third hole from the right and the second row down. Okay, so right here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And the black crystal in the third hole from the right in the top row. Use the crystalist spell on the rock table to complete the puzzle. You close your eyes in concentration and let out a spell with the whisper. The air of the edge. Oh shit. The chasm will enter a beam of light and reaches out across you to the chasm on the other side, creating a bridge that spans the depths below. A strange pulsing gleam. Okay, we just read this. We're gonna go across it and through the doorway all the way over there. You close your eyes and raise one foot above the chasm before taking a leap of faith. Your breath sigh of relief as you step out into the light, move across the magical bridge to the other side. You cock your head, noting an almost imperceptible hum around into the chamber. The sound is loud enough to set your teeth on edge. God. Go through the passage to Yellow Cavern. I don't understand. Wait. And through the doorway on the other side. Go through the passage. But there's 2 doorways here. Where do you want me to fucking go? Are we in the chasm? Oh shit. So this is the chasm right here. Go through the passage. There's two passages here. I don't understand which one is which. You get tired of the dab walls in these catacombs. It's not telling me which way to go. Here we go, this is where we want to go. Skull door. This is it. Use the spell. You have to relate to summon the mirror for a final time. Anyways, read this. Imbued with the ancient symbols, a stone skull with some 30 hands high has been carved from solid rock. 5, I can't even pronounce that, arranged, can't pronounce half the fucking words in this game. Looks like fingers appear ready to crush whoever is foolish enough to approach the spectacle. Oh, look at that, yeah. Okay. What spell did we use again? Focus your will, blah blah blah. Okay, come out. Give me the cutscene.
The time is at hand, is it not? If you are wise, you know the way into the chamber beyond. What is there? I cannot know, but perhaps you do. For you are beyond what you were. Beyond what I dreamt of. Yes, surely more than a simple soldier. I pray you have come prepared, that you have listened to the words of the prophet. 5 to find, 3 are one. 1 gives access, the bladed sun. The silver orb to banish below, the staff of ages to vanquish the foe, joining to the golden sworn, the last to invoke the platinum horn. The 3 pieces of the staff must be joined to make that which was unmade. But this cannot be done without an empowerment to bind them together. An empowerment not unlike the capturing of elementals. An empowerment that requires a great sacrifice. Now, let us be done with it.
Take my attention to the orb and assemble the staff. The wizard says as a ghostly image flickers in a torchlight. Have ages require empowerment involving a great sacrifice in order to be fully formed. Use the silver orb on this fucking ghost. We gotta get Santa ready for Christmas. So Windemere is now in the silver orb. Use the stave with the golden thorn. Golden thorn. As it's meant to be, vines shoot from the golden thorn, wrapping itself into place at the top of the stave. Yuri speaks to you in a stern voice, saying, "No time for dawdling, boy. Boy! It's time to see this thing through the end." Okay, well, stop talking to you. You didn't really provide me with much help. I didn't really need you because I got a guide today. Alright. Use the stave with the golden thorn. Then use that combo in the silver orb to create the staff of ages. The silver ore plays such a bigger role in this version of the game. As soon as you provide the silver ore with the golden thorn and the stave, a wave of power joyfully occurs through your body. You create the legendary stack of demons. Alright. Let the silver ore won't combine with the stave unless you first capture the Lackmere's power. So you need to open up the door. If you look at the tablet you picked up earlier, you'll see that there's a picture of a hand. Something looks like the bladed sun, and then 4 vertical lines following these directions. Use the bladed sun on their rests. First, let me fucking save it. So, what are we used to pull the sun for? Blade the sun. The ring finger, 4th finger from the left. The snap is at the bladed sun and the stone figure. It fits perfectly. It fits perfectly! Alright. Then use the platinum horn on thyself. This is getting a little complicated. You confidently place the instrument to your lips and blow. A simple and clear note sounds and echoes throughout the chamber. Bladed sun answers the horn's call, illuminating it with a pulse of power. Blah, 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 blah. The doorway there. Time for dawdling, boy. Yeah, but we said this already. You're nearly knocked off your feet as the tremor runs through the caves. Here's for the final battle. Now we should probably... Oh, no. Now we should probably save it. Summoning chamber. The great behemoth has already been summoned. Are we too late? The Warlock Lord will summon the glowful orb to circlate him. In order to end Talismar's evil mech, use the Staff of Ages on any one of the 3 orbs to break his spell. The mammoth chamber shakes as you enter, nearly driving you to your knees. An awe-inspiring creature flushed with immense power rises from a glowing pit. Veins of energy are from the pit disappearing through the rock walls below and into the foundations of the world beyond. Cutscene.
And so, young Jair, it begins. At last, like a fault of folly, I led you thus. You brought me to that which I could not easily bring myself. Behold, the behemoth, he who has been here since the foundations of the world were laid. Within him is power immeasurable, power that even the circle could not foresee. Witness now as I take this power. Witness the rise of Kalimar the Black.
Several entities cloud from the pit that surround the behemoth. The air crackles with the gathering of energies. So I guess we just have to use the... Oh, I guess we're dead. Oh, that was fucking weird. Why? Why does it do that shit? The level of the Staff of Ages is being joined by the essence of the Lackmere. The surge of ancient powers flows from your body and through the staff to the beam of... I'm not even going to pronounce that. Energy. That's my dick. Catastrophic? Catastrophic? It's one of those freaky words.
No! What have you done, fool? The beast must be destroyed. You have brought desolation upon us. You have brought us to ruin.
Burn in hell, you son of a bitch.
Ruin? I think not. You have done well, grandson. For the behemoth is neither good nor evil, but simply one who holds fast the fates of this world. Life, death, war, peace, sorrow, joy. These he disperses from the pit in careful measure. He has guarded these fates, and I, in turn, have guarded his power. Until now. This power I pass unto you, and bestow upon your brow a new name. Lord Jair of the Westland. Forsake it not, and wield it well. For in you, the circle shall live on.
There you go. That's the Shadowgate remake game. I still prefer the original over this, but this one wasn't too bad, I guess. It'll take me quite a bit of a few playthroughs to kind of get used to where everything's at. I think it's a lot more complicated than the original game, but I mean, then again, I've been playing the original since I was a little kid, so I have it right on my shelf, so I practically know like 90% of that game inside and out. I still would like to do more Shadowgate, as I mentioned earlier. Shadowgate 64, and the one on the Oculus Quest 2. That one may not come, but I haven't found a good Shadowgate game that's as good as the original NES. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for any subs that come my way. Really appreciate it. I do have a Discord, and if you're interested in any of my YouTube schedules, I will post a monthly or weekly schedule. So stay tuned for that. Maybe there's something coming your way that you might like, so who knows? Hope everyone had a great holiday. I want to count Halloween as a holiday. Hope everyone had a great Halloween. Hope you had a great Halloween month. Man, I enjoyed it a lot more when I was younger. But some people really like it, and it's cool, and I respect it. Hopefully I got to watch a few horror films here or there. Great fucking music. And there you go, and overall it's fine. It's okay. It won't let me do anything. Here we go. That was weird that I went to that. Oh, there we go. Again, everything can be retro if you want. The first time playing this game, the only time I really played this game, I played it with everything retro, and you hear it? Everything, look at it, and it's the same fucking thing. See? Fucking love the original music is so fucking good. I wish the Nintendo Switch Online would fucking release Shadowgate for its song, so we end it with that. You all take care, happy Halloween, and I'll hope to see you next playthrough. Be safe.